You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. Now the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Vampire Diaries After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Vampire Diaries After Show.
All right, here we go. Yeah, what up, AfterBuzzers? It's your boy DJ Jesse, and Bing is for doing, and we're doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for the Vampire Diaries.
So angry.
Wow. Scared
Season
the hell out of
3,
me.
episode 20. Do not go gentle. No, see what happened was I was gonna come in with like this sleek 1920s intro, and then I got caught off guard, so I thought I'd wake everyone up.
We had so much fun in our dancing and our intro that we had to like start it off with some energy.
Yeah, so let's get into it. I am DJ Jesse. To my left, we have
Emily Harbert.
across from Emily, we have the one, the only
Brittany Brower.
next to Brittany Brower, back from his long hiatus, David Schifilliti. All right, guys, welcome. Super excited for us all to be here in studio. A little upset you guys didn't join us last week for the epic.
So are we.
Epic kiss.
I can't believe I missed that finally. I mean, week after week, I'm sitting here talking about winners. Elena and David gonna like get it on or get hook up. And I had to, obviously I wasn't able to watch it with you guys last week, so I watched in my own home. And I was just saying how I was screaming at my TV when that moment finally happened. And I was like, I can't believe I missed AfterBuzz this week. So I am very upset that I missed last week.
Well, okay, so we're just gonna kind of just a quick recap, get your opinions here. No.
I feel really tall right now.
It's because I lowered my seat. I'm sorry.
Like, wait a minute. Okay.
What do you guys think as far as the whole Stefan, Elena, Damon? Now Damon and Elena, Stelena, look at me. I just subliminally want to keep throwing in
I know. What's the question?
We need like Star Magazine just for vampires.
We need like a chart. We need like a chart like per episode of like who
Like on the
she's
L word?
with, like for each episode and what's going on.
Seriously.
We need a diagram.
Oh, throw in Buffy there. Buffy used to I used to have this like book on Buffy, like all the seasons.
Did you make it yourself?
No, I have one of those too.
I was gonna say, what book is this?
No, and actually, maybe I'll have my mom send it over here. But the first page you flip it to, it's the lust. They call it the lust lines, and it has all the main characters, and it's tied to everybody that they hooked up with, and there's some intertwining.
It's like
it's like the Jersey
Kevin
Shore.
Bacon's 7 Degrees of Separation. It's kind of like everyone's hooked up with someone from Buffy at one point in their real life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, but back to your thing about what do we think of last week, I thought it was absolutely shocking, as I already stated. And I mean, we all knew this time was coming, or at least we were just waiting for that moment. So that is one good thing, is like, okay, finally, and I think they've done it in a really great way of not making it like it's some huge scandal. Like, kind of Damon, Stefan gave her permission to go, kind of to do it, knowing like you need to do this for yourself and figure out who you want to be with, not just come back to me because I'm back all in good. Yeah. So, but I like that she's not really with them. There's still that what if?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they gave us what they wanted, what we wanted.
Yes, exactly.
Which was to see Elena and Damon finally, have a good romantic moment. But in the end, she's got to be with
not as Catherine, like we did in the past,
Catherine.
and we thought it was Catherine.
Okay, so it's funny you say that, because you know me, I'm always going to say I always wanted Elena Stefan. But I will say they worked it so well that last week it was almost like, well, shit. Yeah. All right.
But here's the thing.
Damon, Elena, let's go.
Yeah.
I can see how I can see how it can work. But then this week, it brings it back to Stefan and Elena, and now it's like, well, yes, okay, this is what I was saying.
Here's the thing, what I thought about like this whole episode, how they really focused it just on Stefan and Elena. I felt it was like, okay, they had a Damon and Elena episode. They had now this week was a Stefan and Elena episode, and then the next two are going to be like who we don't know. I still think she's going to pick Damon. I know how she is going to pick. I don't know who she's going to pick, but I know how. But
You know she is?
I know she's picking.
Wait, don't we only have one more episode left?
2 more.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. But anyways, yeah, she is choosing. So I do think it was like Stefan and Elena episode, Damon and Elena episode, and then the next two, we'll see what happens.
And I thought it was
Threesome episode. All right.
I thought it was
I'll
also
tune in.
interesting
Yes.
Yeah.
that Caroline is Team Stefan.
Yeah.
I feel like she's always been Team Stefan,
Really?
though.
I don't know. I never knew she was that passionate
Yeah,
about
she was
it.
like,
yeah.
like ask him to the dance. Like I just kind of felt like she really should have no say in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she has a good bond with Damon. I mean, they have a good
Yeah.
kind of understanding, friendship kind of thing. So I thought, I didn't know till tonight's episode that she was so Team Stefan.
Right.
I
I find
thought
this
she
weird.
always was Team
Only
Stefan.
reason I thought she was Team Stefan is because when Caroline was bit and in her transition, it was Stefan who kind of brothered her
Right.
into
Yeah.
vampirehood.
Yeah, I remember
But
that, yeah.
as vampires, Caroline and Damon to me have kind of been, like you said, more buddy-buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know. But okay, I need to know.
That's
Why?
because Stefan's been gone for so long.
Yeah, I think, I don't know.
I don't know whose team I'm on. I really don't.
So, really?
I really don't, because I love Damon. I really do. And like every time she's with Damon, I'm like, oh, he's so hot. And then like I get the whole Stefan relationship, and I like that too. I honestly don't know.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Last week, who was it? Rose said this. She said the reason why Damon is so perfect for Elena is because they're so dangerous with each other.
Right.
It balances each other out, and if it can work, it will be the ultimate love.
It would be the best. It was the best for her or the worst for her.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it can work out, there we go.
Yeah.
But
With Damon?
With Damon.
With
now
Damon.
this week we got to see why, because almost once that happened and once she explained that, I was kind of like, okay, well,
I can
fine,
see
I
that.
understand
Yeah.
it. But then this week with Stefan, it all came back to that mystery of why we fell in love with the two of them falling in love.
Right.
Yeah.
But then it kind of made more sense. It kind of wrapped their love up to in the end of tonight's episode, because here's Elena. She's scared. She's alone. And Stefan steps in, gives her her own advice that helped him, and he's just throwing it back. So you see how their bond works.
And look, Damon will never be able to love Elena the way that she wants him to. He will
Really?
never
I don't
be
agree
able to
with
do
this.
it.
I agree with that.
I don't.
do.
I think
Why?
he is. I think he is so passionately in love with her, because here's the thing.
But he
if
has
he
too
wasn't,
much passion, I think.
But here's the thing. I feel as if he wasn't so madly in love with her, he would have given up already. I mean, this has been going on for like a year and a half. This is a girl that your brother's in love with, and she has pretty much said no to you for a year and a half.
But look
You
at
have
him and
to
Kat.
really, really, really love somebody to do that.
But he chased Katrina around for how?
Yeah,
long?
for
Decades.
yeah, so he has a lot of love in him. So he has that passion, that ability to really love somebody.
And I think it's like crazy love, like unblinding, like unyielding, blindsided love.
Like honestly, at
it's
the end,
not
I kind of thought
focused.
him and what's her name, the doctor, were gonna be like, oh god.
Right, that's exactly what I thought.
But that's what I actually thought for a second too. But then I was like, okay, we're kind of seeing this. Damon at the end of last episode was like, I'm not going to disappoint you. Like, you're going to have to make your own decision. I'm not going to make.
I'm not going to do what I've always done by doing something that
To mess it
disappoints you to mess you
Exactly,
up, so
yeah.
it makes the decision easy for her to go back to Stefan. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not messing up, so you're going to have to figure this one out on your own, which I love.
Do you know what I found?
I was like, oh my God, I need a few moments to be alone for a moment. I was just like, I get it, Jamie, with a perfect thing to say.
Do you know what I found something like interesting about this episode with the Stefan and Elena thing? I feel as if Stefan's there for her when just everything is really, really wrong. And that was what bonded them together in this episode. It was like everything went wrong and he was her shoulder to cry on. with Damon and Elena, they can have a bond sometimes when things aren't, like, by the way, in this series, there's always something going on, something going wrong, but they have a moment when things aren't tragic and no one has died. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's
it's like
that's the epicness of Stefan and Elena. It's just everything about them is like epic. It's a storybook, literally. Like Damon and Elena is like love that we see every day between people, but Stefan and Elena is like stuff you read about and you dream about. And
no, but at the beginning, that's what Stefan and Elena were like. Was like, okay, everyday love. It was because there was no.
No, but the difference between even at the beginning is we never knew why. There was never.
Yeah,
you were
that's true,
always
but it was
left
just
in
like
a mystery with them. I don't know. It's just I'm kind
I
of.
don't think
I
she
don't know
should-
who I want.
I don't think she should pick either one of them.
Well, and
That's
so
what people are saying.
And
that-
here's.
If I were her, I'd just like, keep toying them both.
Screw it.
Have my
Tyler.
fun.
Well, we know she's gonna.
Wait, not Tyler. The other one.
I was gonna say
Matt.
Caroline be pissed.
Matt.
Take
Well,
well, so
back.
now let's talk. Forget about Elena. Let's talk about the brothers. You know,
Matt and Elena would be so cute.
Matt's fine. That ship sails.
well, I'm rooting for Matt and Jeremy.
Me too.
That's who I want. Matt and Jeremy.
We're
Let's
taking
get
a
some
new
gay boys on the show.
We're bringing Vampire Diaries to Logo. That's where it's going. That's where CW's dropping Vampire Diaries. It's moving to Logo next year.
If they wanna follow in the steps of Buffy, you gotta do it. We need some lesbians or some gay boys
Right?
on the show.
I know. I'm surprised there's not. I guess Mystic
That's
Falls. Is,
usually
Mystic Falls is totally Republican.
it's Virginia.
Wait, okay, so Klaus brought up, the brotherly bond between the Salvatores. Well, what's going to happen when Elena makes her decision? What is going to happen?
I already know, so I can't comment.
Okay, I can't.
Well, I mean, I bet, okay, in true Vampire Diaries fashion, one of them will take a hiatus. Someone will leave town. Like Damon, if it was not him, he won't get picked. He'll be like, I just can't be here for a while. And I'm sure he'll leave, like, in some dramatic
she's
exit.
not gonna choose.
Well, we know from, 2 weeks ago's news, Emily said, there's big news. Elena's going to choose someone, and then what was the other one?
Oh, everybody's gonna be making out with each other.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
just
did
because
happen.
she chooses someone doesn't mean she doesn't choose herself
Yeah, that's true.
or her brother.
I choose
be like,
myself.
look, shit's gone down. There's no one to take care of us. I need to get a job. I need to keep the lights on.
I
need
need to
put
know
food
how
on
the lights
table.
are staying on.
I think she inherited all of her parents' money. Her dad
She's
was a
good.
doctor.
Okay, hold on.
She
That's fine, but what
balances.
about taxes on your house every year? Those are pricey.
That's high.
Utilities,
Yeah.
all that food. They're always cooking something in that kitchen. And I mean,
And never eating it.
yeah. First of all, we got a lot to talk about. Like, if you want to donate to the Elena Fund right now, call us at AfterBuzz.
She's looking a little skinnier.
She's always buying a new gown for these parties.
Yeah, I think we need to contribute. We need to start a fund.
We need to talk to her.
We do.
I'm
Wait,
worried.
can I talk about a couple that's not Stefan and Elena or Damon and Elena?
Wait a minute. But pause
I thought
also
we
on
were
that.
done.
Let's, no, we're
Pretty
starting
much
with
done.
them. We're starting with them anyway. How is Bonnie paying for anything?
Oh, poor Bonnie. Magic.
Where does Bonnie even live?
Magic.
No, Bonnie's at her dad's house.
Do you believe in magic?
Bonnie's dad is alive.
But since she's been back, though.
Yeah, Bonnie's dad is alive. He was
In
just
town?
out of town.
Okay,
he was just out of town this
Bonnie
week.
can keep the lights on with her magic.
Yeah.
She can like turn lights
No,
on,
she
turn
would've
lights off.
drained her
Pays-
juices.
She pays for things the same way Matt does. Whoring.
I love all these orphans we have on the show.
Everybody's
Everybody's
an
an orphan.
Everybody on this show is an orphan. Except for Tyler.
jeez.
Except for Tyler, he's got money.
And Caroline. Caroline.
No, but everybody has a parent who's dead.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Caroline. Oh, apparently.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
We're all- you do not want to be a parent in Mystic Falls. You will be dropping fast. All right, what else? What
Okay,
else?
So
wait.
what are you gonna
Speaking
say?
of Caroline, can I just?
Somebody.
Okay, I do like Caroline and Tyler. I really
Love them.
do.
Don't talk bad, else we're going to a new topic.
But I think the Caroline and Klaus
Okay,
moment
so anyways.
was no. Can I finish?
No.
Jesus
No,
Christ!
not if you're going to hash on this. This is the one thing I have.
Because I just thought like it was, and you could kind of see in her face in that whether you like them together or not, you could see in her face she is thinking, here's this really attractive guy saying to her, I can take you all over the world. I can show you that there's so much
speak to
more
I
than
can show you.
shining.
All right.
Yeah,
so
but-
wait.
but-
Go ahead,
Literally
please say
turned
something.
into
She can do all that anyway. I'm like, she's a vamp. She can convince people to do something. She can. What is the word? I'm sorry.
Compel.
Thank you.
Because
I'd
what
be like,
does
bitch,
he
I'll take myself around the world.
What does Klaus have?
It's old family money.
In
no,
English
and,
accent.
And the thing is, it's like the knowledge of what else is out there, of like what is of like being able to take somebody to Rome and showing them what is really there. That's what I think it is. That's
all
what
jokes
I
aside,
can show
though.
you the world.
Because
Exactly.
I can imagine what you're about to say into this comment right now. But I mean, imagine you've been in love with someone, you know who you're in love with, you guys have a great, steady relationship, and a movie's being filmed in your town. Brad Pitt just walks in and is like, I want to take you away.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You're
Bags
going to
are
leave the one that
Ready
you
to
have.
go.
Bag.
But
When's
here's
the
the
next
thing.
flight?
Okay, first of all, can I just say something about Tyler and Caroline? Despite the fact that I do like them together, they really haven't been together that long. She
They've
was
been long
with Matt.
enough.
She was with Matt. They've been together for maybe 6 months.
I don't even think 6 months.
But she didn't
I don't even think, yeah.
She did not even help Matt in any type of way compared to helping Tyler. She helped him like transform from human to a wolf. Like
Yeah, no,
that's
but what
pretty
I'm
deep.
saying is
There's a different connection there, a different bond.
there
When
is
you see someone change for a wolf for the first time in front of you, when you're a vampire and one bite of that wolf can turn you, can kill you, that's love. If I don't know what's commitment or what's love if that's not it. All Matt did, what you do, help him clean the bar one night? No, he
but
was
really
lonely.
quickly.
really quick. Yeah,
Really quickly.
Like maybe she
was
like helped
speedy.
him like clean off some glasses from the tables. That's all she did for Matt.
she was like madly in love with. She was in love with Matt too.
She
Caroline
was
falls
going
in love
through-
really easily. Caroline was in love with Damon at the beginning
No,
of the
and
series.
but honestly, I think this is going to be her test, the Klaus situation, because it's like the typical, I could go with this guy and have the riches and all this stuff, but I actually have a bond of something that I went through. I grew with this kid, and I have a tie with him. And I think that's going to be her challenge, because she is like Damon. She bounces to the next one, and hopefully this will be her anchor.
Pun intended.
Or else.
Yes.
Or else. We have a phone call, so let's get our caller on the line.
Yay!
Caller on the line, what's your name and where you calling from? Hello? I hear you static. Oh,
Hello?
hey.
Yeah, I was calling.
Oh, okay, what's your name?
My name is Wes.
Royce?
West.
West.
Wes,
Hey,
okay.
Wes.
All right, Wes, what do you,
Yeah.
you have any questions for us? Or what do you want to talk about?
I was watching a podcast and I was trying to get through. I wanted to talk about the whole Stefan, Elena, Damon, Elena thing, and then the Klaus and Caroline thing.
Well, go ahead, because we haven't beat that, Wes.
Well, for one, I do kind of sort of like Klaus and Caroline. I mean, I know.
Well, caller, thank you for calling.
I know it's very different opinions about it, but I do actually kind of like them together. Besides the fact that him being a crazy serial killer.
Right. That's
But,
Aren't we all?
But then again, I also have a soft spot for Caroline and Tyler. I mean, I know they have a good bond going.
So you're caught in the middle, like us all.
Well, where do you stand with
I feel for them like how you guys are back and forth about Steph and Damon and Elena, but I think I'll definitely be Team Elena at the end of the day.
Well, you think Team Elena, like she should stay by herself?
No, Team Delana.
Delana. Damon and
Sorry, I thought you said Team Elena. I'm like, you're on my team now, because I'm thinking the same thing. She just say, hey, I'm going to hard pass on both of you and take what I need when I want it from both of you.
Right.
It's my kind of woman.
Really be an independent woman. on this show.
Independent lady.
Yeah. But
Take care of her brother.
No, but I'm with you. I love Damon. I kind of like. There's a part of me too. I mean, as much as I love the Stefan thing, I'm like, let's explore this Damon. Like, we already know what Stefan's like. You already dated him, and it was already hardcore and passionate. Now let's see what it's like
Let's have
to
some
see
fun.
the Stefan, like to see Damon. Let's cross that bridge.
Let's have a full season.
A full season. Of Damon. Let's see what he's made of. Ooh, I'm getting excited. Woo! Okay, I think I just made up my mind, actually, who I want for the day.
That's because you just want to watch it.
Yes! I want it. Oh gosh, hotness. Okay, I gotta take some.
All right,
water.
so let me ask you another romance question on the show. What do we all think of Rebekah's obviously coming back? What do we think about Rebekah and Matt finding some sort of romance, or is that just a one-time little glance that she had? I kind of would really like
I
her to
love
have-
Rebekah.
Yeah.
Is my favorite person this season since Catherine isn't around. I love Rebekah.
Do you want her to find love? Do we think Matt could provide that for her?
Yeah, I really want her to be. I really want her to be with Matt. I think her and Matt will have a really good connection. I think the only thing is, I think it'll be kind of like Caroline and Matt, but with
I don't think so.
Rebekah being a little more older and a little bitchier. But I think it'll be. I think it'll be kind of the same dynamic, but I really do like Rebekah. I hope she sticks around for the fourth season. But with this show, you never know who's gonna die.
Yeah.
But do you think with their dynamic, it's almost the only thing that can work for Rebekah to kind of anchor herself down, to really keep her away from the clutches of Klaus?
Well, all Rebekah wants is to be a teenage girl.
That's what I think. They're both like very kind of lonely, and in this world that they were like very happy, and like Matt was really happy before Stefan and Damon came to town. And they're just like in this world that they're very lonely, and I think they can find solace in each other.
It showed at the end of the episode tonight with Klaus, like when he was talking to Damon or Stefan about how we used to have some good times. This 1920s ball reminds me of the good times we used to have, even though Stefan was kind of like, I was kind of blacked out. I wouldn't call them good times. But you can tell he has a longing to be friends with Stefan again. He just doesn't know how to do it. His only way of being, which is in his his vampire nature, is just to force people to do what you want. It's like he doesn't know another way.
It's
like,
the same thing with Caroline. His relationship with Caroline, he just doesn't know.
Right.
He wants it. He just doesn't know how to get it.
Try being nice. Try not trying to kill everyone on episode. Try not pissing everyone off that way. You
That's
might gain
another
some
thing.
friends that way.
Klaus, every week Klaus threatens to kill everybody on the show and then doesn't do anything. And that's one reason why I really wish they would just kill him off, because he just makes meaningless threats every week and nothing ever happens.
It's like Wile E. Coyote. You know he really loved Roadrunner.
But here's the thing, though. I always felt that way about Klaus, especially in the earlier part of the seasons. I really wanted them to hurry up and kill Klaus off because it was just stressful all the time. Like, oh my God, it's just he's like the freaking Terminator. He just keeps coming back and coming back. And then now I feel like he's got a little bit of heart, and I feel like they're kind of making it that way. Where I think he's gonna go good. I think he's gonna kind of become closer. Now that they don't want to kill Klaus because it's gonna kill them, I feel them getting like, and then he won't feel like they're trying, like the Salvatore brothers aren't trying to kill him all the time. I feel like everyone can kind of relax a bit. And
well, we saw in the previews for next week they're gonna join together to fight Alaric. I think. They're gonna. We'll get into that in predictions.
Wes, I want to thank you so much for calling in. Make sure you call us in next week. We might have a very big surprise for you next week. So call us next week.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
I definitely will.
It will be cookies.
And it will be cookies. But actually, before we do that,
there will be cake.
Before we move on into the next topic, I just want to say, guys, if you could please help us out. We're doing this thing with Amazon right now. You can visit us on our website. If you're going to purchase anything online, just
on Amazon.
On Amazon.
Well, no, I mean,
just
but you
in
can buy
general.
anything on Amazon. You can buy anything.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can buy anything on Amazon,
literally
right?
anything.
So if you're gonna buy anything, and you're like, oh, I don't feel like going to the store, go to AfterBuzzTV.com, click the Amazon button, and make your purchase online. Really simple. Just do it through AfterBuzz TV. It helps us out, helps us keep the lights on, and helps us come back next week. So please do that.
Helps us keep being here.
Yes.
To
thanks.
That one that's never been used before. By the way, very original.
It helps keep Elena keep the lights on.
I was about to say the Elena Fund.
Yes.
And we put that money toward the Elena Fund.
Probably get more people to donate if we talk.
But seriously, guys, go to that. It really helps us out. We appreciate it.
And also, guys, thank you so much. We need you to keep subscribing to us on iTunes. Download us, comment, rate us on iTunes. You guys are Even when we're not even have new episodes, you guys keep us up.
You guys are great about that. We really appreciate it. And we keep the comments coming. I've loved that you guys have even commented me A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. You guys are great for doing things like that. And we really do appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. And that's my serious moment for the day.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, and we're back.
Okay, so going right back into what we just spoke about with the whole Klaus, I guess maybe we should save that for predictions. But okay, so let's talk about Bonnie this episode.
That's not. I really don't like her.
I'm so over her. I don't like her. I'm sorry.
Awkward?
Why?
I think here's the thing. I just think she kind of.
I think they're muting her character for some weird reason.
Here's the thing. I think she's just kind of. I don't like the fact that she is just like against everybody. It seems like she's not part of the team. Like it's not. She doesn't have the same. They're all kind of, despite all their drama. She just kind of is always, they're all connected, and she just is always kind of like pissed off. And
she's like, I guess I'll help you guys with my witch powers again.
But
she's always annoyed and
but
like,
not with reason though.
With reason,
No.
No, we're done.
Everybody's had somebody die.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
exactly.
Elena's her family. I mean, Elena, her aunt. I mean, even by a vampire's hand.
Any human that steps into Elena's house ends up
Right,
dead.
but
I mean, seriously.
because of the romance Elena has with vampires.
Because she's so
And
beautiful.
it was a mother who she's not even close with that died, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. It
Whatever.
was like one of those.
Get over
and
it.
here's the thing.
Been
Yeah,
her
I
for
hate.
24
I think
hours.
that was. You put it perfectly. It's like how she's just always playing victim, and I don't think she's not the victim. Like, and the thing is, despite Elena dating vampires, that's what started the show. But we did learn that even if Stefan and Damon weren't in her life, things would still be bad because she is the doppelganger.
Yeah.
So it really isn't their fault, and I think she just takes so much out on them, and it's just like she's always whining about something, and it's like, you know what? When you're gone, which you are half the time, I don't miss you. So
Agreed.
I would not be upset
I
if
think
you
they need
left
to start.
permanently.
They should put in Craigslist for a new witch needed.
I love her, and
We need a new, because we do need a
By
witch
the way,
for the show.
by the way,
Mystic Falls.
So
Mystic Falls Craigslist.
yeah, put a little Mystic Falls Craigslist in.
I need
like in the
Janora
Wanted.
back in studio because I need someone else on my team
Yeah.
with this. I love her, and I just think we need another witch. I think she needs a friend. They give her a friend.
A special friend.
You know what I mean? Like give her
Yeah.
someone
that's what
she can
Jamie had.
Give
But
her,
like,
no, Jamie. I do not like Jamie. The way you feel about that Bonnie is the way I feel about. I'm like,
Really?
please, why are we throwing him in here? He's a waste of time. I like the first warlock, that boy that came in. Like we could have stuck with
they
him.
came in to replace her,
Well, they didn't do a
and
good
it didn't
job.
work.
But
Like,
I'm
they
just
died
saying,
off.
let's give her a friend because she's still trying to figure out her magic. Obviously, she's not good at it because she freaking makes a candle float. Her nose is
Well,
bleeding.
you know what they need to do? So, okay, I got a solution. Something needs to happen where only a vampire can save her life, and it's one of the brothers, and they go out of their way and they save her life. If you're listening, writers, and that way, finally, she can get over.
Balance it out.
She can get over this whole like hating them thing, or like this like she does so much for them, and no one ever really does anything for her, except kill off her mom and her grandmother. So I think that they should have something where Bonnie gets saved, and they come to her rescue, so they can.
Her
because
grandma was old.
I just right.
No.
She had,
But also-
she had her time. She had her time, and I think, guys, on that note, we have another phone call.
All right, let's put the caller through. Oh, we're blowing up fatty coots.
We've never had 2 phone calls.
Yes, we have.
We never
get
let
phone calls
them
all the time. We get phone calls all the time.
Caller, you're on the line.
Oh,
What's
okay.
your name? Where are you from?
My name is Josh, and I'm from Florida.
Well, hello, John.
Hey, Josh.
Gosh.
What part of Florida?
Pembroke Pines, so it's close by Miami.
Pembroke
I don't know why you're cheering, Dave. But last I heard, you hate Florida.
I do, but my grandfather used to live in Pembroke Pines.
Boo.
All right, so what do you want to talk about? Any questions or what do you want to open up for discussion?
Well, Jesse, I wanted to talk about the Bonnie situation.
Okay.
Because I know most of you guys aren't really fans of her.
I
Yeah.
guess we can just check
And
out then, okay?
I
John?
hope you
Okay.
can be on my team and say you
just
love
wanna
you
talk
some
to
Bonnie.
Jesse, it's fine.
I just feel like half the time in the show, you know, I understand why people don't connect with her because you never get to see her reactions to things. Everybody else in the show, you see them when something bad happens. You see their emotions. You see them crying. You see them doing something.
I see her
So it's from
crying.
some
I
type
see
of
her
emotion.
reactions. I see all Bonnie do all that stuff all the time. I feel
No,
like that's
he
all
has
she
a
is
point.
emotions.
It's
He
like
has a
she's
point right now.
angry, I feel. It's like
But
she's
half
always
the
kind of-
time, Bonnie isn't even shown. They cut the screen. Everything happens off screen. And then she comes back. Her grandma dies. Yes, she cries. She has that big scene. But then you don't see her really going through
the pain of losing her grandma because she's away for like 5 episodes.
Right, because she's not the leading lady. Right.
Yeah, and they cut her off so many times, you know?
So what's
and
the
I feel
solution
like
for this?
As a character, it's important for people to see, okay, you outside of the whole, oh, I'm going to do a spell mode. You know, you need to see her hanging out with, you know, Caroline, hanging out with Matt. And they did show that. But there's so much more they can do with the character. It's not all about being the witch aspect.
I feel like they were doing that. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I feel like they were doing that with her, and then all of a sudden now it's like, since this last season, it's like she's just like the wild card.
But if
like,
you
we need a big spell, pull out the Black Witch. Here she comes.
Okay, we're not getting into that card, but like I think if you think about it, they needed to go somewhere, which is why they brought the originals in. And the thing is, they have so many. It's like you have Elena, Damon, Stefan, Alaric, Caroline, Matt, Klaus, Tyler, Rebekah. It's like they have so many characters. Every week they can't have everybody in every episode, maybe except for Damon, Elena, and Stefan. So I just think
and of course, you know, that's true. But at the same time, you got to think about maybe Rebekah, Klaus, those two. They're guest stars at the most part. Maybe they're series regulars now.
Yeah, they
but
are.
for the most part, the core group: Damon, Elena, Stefan, Bonnie, Caroline, Jeremy.
Agreed.
Who we really can, you know, we barely see him either.
But hold on.
But-
Hold on. Riddle me this. True or false? I mean, seriously, you don't think like every single scene of hers, it's something negative? I mean, she's always kind of like over having to help. It's always like she has to help the Salvatores out. And she's always bitter about it.
I
but
know.
she's not as connected
I understand,
as.
but at the same time, it's like the only reason why people come to you, they don't come to you, hey, Bonnie, let's go to the movies. Hey, Bonnie, let's hang out. No, hey, Bonnie, I need you to do a spell.
Well, because
hey, Bonnie, I need you
We
to
don't know that they don't go to the
save
movies.
the world
They
again.
just can't show that on the show. I mean, I don't want to watch them watch a movie. I mean, that would take it way too.
Hold on, Brittany has to eat her dinner.
Sorry, I got hung. I gotta keep my energy up.
Go ahead, Jade.
Come on, you know you guys like seeing those using AT&T cell phones.
Yeah.
No advertisements today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no advertisements today. Actually, wow, I can't believe we
no
got
product placement.
Thank goodness. Maybe they're listening to AfterBuzz and they're taking note. I think they're onto us. Maybe we should take one episode out of not plugging something.
They're on to us. Next week, the Prius.
The Kia. Call Matt.
They're never driving in the show either.
No, they do a lot.
They do when they plug it. They do it, and it'll be like.
But also, like most of them have super speed, so they don't need to drive.
That's true.
Hello.
So what do you think we can do with Bonnie's character?
Real quick, do you guys think that I just want to ask a question. In terms of when it comes to Bonnie, people always complain about her being mean to Stefan or being mean to Damon. So
That's because she's just a bitch.
says, okay, you know, I'm gonna forgive you, then she's a pushover. But then if she stands her ground, she's the most horrible character in the world.
Well,
you need somebody
Here's
not.
I never said she was the most horrible character in the world. I just think something has to give, and that's what I was saying before you called. And what do you think about this? Saying that I wish they would make an episode where she's actually in danger, and the vampires save her. Like they go out of their way to make sure that Bonnie's okay. Because then maybe I think what she needs is to be saved. She's constantly saving everyone else. So I think it would be a good kind of change of plans to watch an episode where maybe she's in true danger, and they kind of save the day and change her outlook on them. Maybe I think that's what needs to happen.
Agree 100%.
I think the problem with Bonnie is that we saw it in this episode is that she's never accepted the fact that she is a witch, and people are always going to come to her with problems. In this episode, she said, "I just want to be ordinary and normal." And
You're a witch, bitch!
Is her problem, right? You have to accept your fate. Accept it now or accept it later, or otherwise you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life.
But she has accepted it.
No.
I remember in an earlier season, she was talking to Jeremy about how
that's when she had him on her arm.
She talked about how, you know, this is my destiny, you know, something bad happens to people like me. So why do you do it?
Look, I mean, it's just it's something that you can't really fully. It's like going back to Buffy. Sarah Michelle Gellar, she always accepted being the Slayer, but at the end of the day, she never really still wanted to be it. That was the battle within herself.
Yeah,
and that's what
to have
Bonnie's
a normal
going through.
life, a normal.
Because Bonnie has no one to talk to about it. She finally found her mother, and that made her really happy.
She does need a witch friend.
You know what I mean? Just a mentor to help her not get those nosebleeds.
Okay,
or something.
change the Craigslist ad and
Mentor needed.
and best friend witch needed. Call Bonnie.
Yeah.
555 witch.
All right, James, thank you so much for
Thank
calling
you.
us, and hit us up
Thank
next
you, guys.
week.
Yes, thank you for calling.
All right, so
Yeah,
let's.
to Alaric.
Geez, yes, let's wrap it up. I mean, we have Rick, Esther working together.
Yeah. That was kind of sad. Like, that was the whole Alaric thing. I thought it was, first thing, because I know you guys, like, were laughing about the, all of them standing around in that, when they, with the candles.
What the hell was that crap? Wait, hold on. I thought that there was like some ceremony that they were going to kill him. Like, go ahead and do it around because Bonnie was there.
Everybody
Maybe they were
gets
going
a
to do some
limb.
witch thing.
They just pull.
Which I love.
Can I finish what I was saying?
But hold on, before you
No,
do.
we have to make fun of it
Before
first.
you do, where the hell did the candles come from?
Out of nowhere.
Bonnie was making them float.
Yeah, Bonnie made them.
20
Bonnie can
pillar
create.
candles.
Dave
fire.
said there's a Pier 1 next door to the cemetery, 24 hours.
There one.
Wait, but
Okay,
then you
here's
notice,
the- wait, no.
before you be serious about
No,
it,
it's
making fun
not
of it.
serious,
Okay,
and then
go
you
ahead.
can make fun. It's literally, and it'll help you make fun of it. The
I'm sure it
network,
will, actually.
the network wanted to cut that scene.
They
They
should have.
wanted to cut it, and Julie Pleck said, "No, we want this." The entire cast isn't together really ever, and we thought like this would be the emotion and the heart of the show. This would show the heart of the show if
I
we
mean,
have
did it
them
show the
there.
heart
It
of
was
the show?
No, it did.
ridiculous.
I didn't feel any emotion at all. I couldn't even feel the sadness that Alaric was going to die because I was too making fun of the candles. Where the hell they come from?
The candles,
and
the
then
scene.
everyone's, and then it had to be in a circle, and everyone's standing in the circle. I thought there was going to be some validity toward that. There wasn't at all. Alaric just comes over, watches, gets a little teary-eyed, then goes back inside and shuts the door. I was like, wait, hold on. Why is
Not even
everyone?
like a wave by.
Wait, why is everyone standing in the circle? Like, why didn't they come in and say goodbye, like in a little tomb or whatever? It was just it was so odd. Or if they were all going to stand outside, they could have just had like the moonlight shining on them or something, and like don't make us like see all the candles. It was very.
And then even just like the way they grouped everybody was like.
I
Matt
didn't
and
like
Jeremy.
I didn't like the close-ups on everybody.
Bonnie
it was
by
like,
herself.
It looked like an ad. Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're all perfectly placed on their
Like
alt
the
side of the
CW
circle,
ads, yeah.
just like standing. Yeah, I mean that was hysterical. I mean I did
But,
not feel
like-
any emotion in that except how hysterical it was. So in fact they succeeded because I felt a lot of emotion because I couldn't stop laughing. So good job, CW. I loved it.
Were you surprised when they turned him into a vampire at the end? When he was saved?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't expect Bonnie to like become
Esther.
zombie witchmaker.
I thought it was really.
That's what happens when
Done.
you fall asleep in your
Yeah.
clothes after a party.
Yeah.
Always put your pajamas on.
No wonder she didn't get dressed. She's like, I might be going out later in my sleep. Because I was like, I've been in those 20s costumes. I've been in plenty of Halloweens of that, and I just thought, those beads are real uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Yeah, they are
and the
uncomfortable.
necklace, the hair's still done. I was like,
Yeah.
girl, did you even brush your teeth? She got right in bed with a man, didn't wash her
Didn't
face,
get
or brush
under
her
the
teeth.
covers.
Nothing.
No, it looked
Kept
like
her shoes on.
Like a hideous night's sleep. No wonder she's sleepwalking. She was trying to probably trying to find her closet to get in her pajamas.
She ended up in the cemetery.
She's like, damn it, always
Cutting
happening.
herself and feeding men. I mean, I was shocked. I was surprised. I don't know. Obviously, this is going to be the ultimate villain of the last two episodes because there's no way they're going to kill him next week. Or
Well, he
unless-
was casted in another pilot, so.
Well, no, I know
Yeah.
that. I think he's done after
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
But
He's going to be not the major villain, so I'm sure he'll
Yeah.
be gone, which I kind of thought was tonight. So I got all sad for him, and then I was like, no, I just said my piece. I just said my goodbyes. I was standing
Yeah.
in
You
the
know-
circle with the candles.
but beyond that, you know what I'll say?
I had a tea light so you couldn't see me. I was just in the back holding a tea light.
Those get hot.
I know. It was in,
I was standing a little bit too
it
much
was
to
in
the
a paper
left.
bag.
This show
sand.
never has pulled an emotion to make me teary-eyed at all. But I will say they did a very good job with the Rick scene, with the tear coming down the side of his face.
What's that?
You mean the him and Damon scene? Yeah.
Yeah,
I did like it. Yeah.
I did.
The
That's all I was
bromance
saying. I
did it
thought
for
we
me.
were saying our goodbyes, and he said he was
Yeah.
sorry.
I also
and
thought
then-
he was dead already.
Me
I didn't think
too.
he just like fell asleep and was taking a nap, and Bonnie shows up to feed him some blood.
Right.
I thought Damon
I thought he
left
was
because
dead.
he was
Yeah,
dead.
that's what I think.
Or did Damon
Damon-
leave
Here's
to
another
get, like-
vampire diary thing. We just gotta go.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
just got to go with it.
Maybe Damon left to get another bottle of whiskey because the one he had was empty.
Right.
On that
That's
note,
probably what it
we're
was.
gonna go with it. Also, we're gonna go to a commercial break. When we come back, we'll head into predictions.
Woo.
AfterBuzz TV.
Hi, I was once like you, a lazy, angry loner whose only joy was watching TV and surfing the net. And, like you, after I'd see one of my favorite TV shows, I'd be so excited and have so many questions that I'd actually have to talk to my douchebag coworkers about it at the water cooler. Then I discovered AfterBuzzTV.com. AfterBuzz TV produces after-show webcasts and podcasts for TV series of all kinds, like post-game wrap-up shows for all your favorite TV shows. AfterBuzz TV hosts are industry insiders who break down episodes of shows, take calls from fans, and interview cast and crew from each series, with over 60 different after shows, from Boardwalk Empire to American Idol to Vampire Diaries to Real Housewives, and more. Now, after a night of TV, I can ignore my stupid coworkers, who I hate, and go straight to my desk and watch or listen to all my favorite AfterBuzz TV after shows, and have all the TV fan interaction I need. Thank you, AfterBuzz TV.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
So
All right.
before we get into predictions,
All right, okay.
really excited. Make sure you guys tune in next week because might have something special rolled up our sleeves. Those cookies that we're gonna be baking
Cookies.
for you guys.
It's definitely cookies.
Definitely
Yum
cookies.
cookies. No, but for real, will we have cookies?
We have cookies.
Maybe we can see what we can see what we can.
No, I have my cookies right here, Altoids.
do. All right. Well, we'll have wine.
You can get them on Amazon.com.
We'll have wine.
That's a dessert for me. I'll take it.
All right. So let's head into.
And
gonna
now,
throw something
your
at you.
AfterBuzz TV
At me?
predictions.
Your birthday. You're leaving.
At me, did you say?
What's that?
You're going to throw something at me?
No, Brittany.
Oh, okay.
Calm down.
Oh, I thought you meant like throw. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
A birthday party?
No. I thought you. Okay, never mind.
We
Confused.
to party.
Confused.
All right.
We
So
like, we like to
party.
party. We like to
party.
party. We like to party.
This has nothing, nothing to do with predictions.
no, predictions is a party because here we go.
Yeah.
Do we think that this could happen? This is what I was gonna say earlier, and I was like, let me save it for predictions.
No.
Now you think Elena's gonna definitely pick Damon? You think or you know?
I don't know. I think.
Okay.
I think. Wait, but
Why
by
do
the
you
way.
think?
Okay, first of all,
What did you read? Because I'm sure you read something to make you think that.
I don't want to give it away. What happens? Do you want me to give it away?
No, don't
No.
say
No.
anything.
Okay, then I
Wow.
won't say. No, but I think if she didn't pick Damon, they wouldn't have done this episode in the way that it was kind of. I felt like with this episode there was a little bit of like a closed door with. It was more like accepting what they've become, what Stefan and Elena have become.
To me, it solidified
like-
them.
I just really think with the situation that's gonna happen, I really do think she's gonna pick Damon.
What are you guys thinking?
I already said what I thought.
Yeah.
Well,
She's picking herself. She's gonna take some time for herself, and she has a younger brother now she has to raise. She's got to be the woman of the house. She's got to step up the plate.
And,
Someone's got to clean. They can't afford a housekeeper. It's a big ass house. Somebody's got to do the laundry.
But I love that she said that there's at the end with Stefan, there's no one that's going to take care of me. When is anyone taking care of her, though? She is always telling everyone what to do. I mean, even Alaric. I mean, she does that
That's
stuff all
true.
the time. Like, what? You don't need anyone to take care of you. You take care of everybody.
she is. She's like the older sister from Shameless. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show.
But by the way, I do think
Emmy
also
Rossum?
what's going to be interesting
Whoa.
though, which going to
Do you
be
want to talk about it?
No.
what's going to be interesting is I think what we saw in the previews was Stefan and Damon really come together in the next episode, join forces with Klaus to hunt down Alaric so he doesn't kill all of them.
Well, and so that's where I wanted to
So
say with
that
this
might
whole Damon
bring-
situation. If she, let's just say, I kind of think she might pick herself because it'll extend it'll kind of extend the story longer to bring us into a 4th season. If she picks someone, then they have to create some new drama. If she picks Stefan, it's like, okay, well, where are we going next season with this? Kind of think she's going to pick herself. But if she did pick Damon, let's play devil's advocate here. How would you guys think about if, because you said if she does pick one of the brothers, the other one has to take a hiatus for a while. And it would almost, to me, make more sense if Stefan takes a hiatus with Klaus, because I'm kind of sick of Klaus right now, to build that brotherly friendship and kind of help Klaus become a better guy.
Good. That's a good prediction.
Yeah.
That's a very good prediction.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I like
All right,
that.
next, do we all think Rick is going to die next week?
No, he can't.
No, not next week.
Season finale.
It's coming, but not yet.
Yeah?
Yep.
And
How? I don't know.
all right.
Don't
and
care till I see it.
And Elena's decision will come in the last minutes of the last episode?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. What do you guys think?
I mean, if she picks herself, then we'll figure it out by then. Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
I think there'll be more of a cut to black than her just like picking.
So it'll be like season 4, we'll definitely know.
No, I think we'll know, and then something else dramatic will happen. That'll be like the last final seconds
She'll
of
be
the
pregnant.
episode.
All right, guys. All right, same times next week, same place. You can follow me at DJ Jesse J.
Emily Harbert.
At Brittany Brower.
At You Can Call Me Skiff.
And you can keep up with us at AFTERBUZZ TV. Find us on Facebook and Twitter. Until next week, peace.
Bye.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.